more Slammer-centric series. There wasn't anybody, I mean, there was Nostalgia Nitro stuff, and there was, you know, all these different things, big money bracket races, but there wasn't a home for the guys that don't want to travel all over the East Coast or go out west or spend their entire summer in Texas. And to have an opportunity for people to race at this level for real legit money in a competitive, popular, very visible racing series. I mean, I think we all owe Keith a round of applause here for getting this thing going. If I had his money, I'd have done it myself. We are very appreciative of you, Keith. I mean, you take a beating sometimes, and you are a...
But I got wheelie bars.
He's got wheelie bars, so he's all right with me. But seriously, though, Keith's willingness, a lot of people... Keith's a polarizing character in this industry, and I give him kudos for it every time we talk. Because the willingness to be polarizing and say what you think and be that guy, trust me, I hear more about my hair and my tan, my shoes all the time, but you've got being willing to put yourself out there and do this stuff and talk and go live on the internet when you're driving 75 down the road wearing a pink polo. You got to be willing to do that stuff. So I hope you know how much we appreciate what you do, putting yourself out there all the time, man. It means a lot to us. And we're going to crown some champions here today. The double champ from last year who does what he wants is going to kind of pass the torch a little bit. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you guys all so much for coming. My apologies for whatever happened last night. Okay?
Well, first of all, I want y'all to see this right here. This magazine right here has been a big pillar to the success of the Mid-Atlantic Road Launch Series.
As loud as you can.
The radial series, everything. Do I need to stand on something? Anyway.
The jokes write themselves.
I don't know if anybody's seen this magazine, but this is a definition of absolute greatness when it comes to every one of the racers that are here. Because he can say, I did this, I did that, but none of this happened because of me. Now, I let it up, y'all made it go. So you all are the engine, I'm the car. And then somebody's tuning it along the way, usually my kids. But I sit here and I look at this and I'm amazed to see, you know, Randy Merritt sitting there, the $50,000 champ for Elite Motorsports, Elite 16. It was an amazing race. I think those that showed up and was there seen that, how great it was. And then to see top sportsmen guys, which is where I started, and just really the whole magazine is about pretty close to about Midwest Pro Mod Series and Elite Motorsports Elite 16. So for that, Wes, Alicia, you're the backbone of him. I already know that. So, but thank you very much for all you do. Just going to go a couple things real quick. Not going to try to make it real long tonight. I mean, we got to crown some. Actually, I got to give away my trophies, everyone but one, because that was the double champ. We do have we have a double champ for the first time. But I want to announce one thing that I'm really excited about, so you're hearing it first right now. Wes doesn't even know. Al Tucci I got with all the racetracks and talked to him and really wanted to put together something. I see you way back there. Really wanted to put something together special, and if y'all know Al Tucci is amazing when it comes to announcing. You just don't get any better when it comes. I mean, in my opinion. And I'll say it in front of anyone. I mean, if any other announcers here, I'm going to say it. He knows about you, your family, your kids, your relatives, probably anything about you that probably things you don't even know about yourself. But he's right now 7 of the 9 races that we have, he will be announcing. So, and obviously, I'm excited about that. And then to have Jimmy Biggs sitting there that was going to retire. Y'all seen the press release yesterday. He tried to retire on us, tried to leave us, and I'm glad that he decided to stay aboard. So, Jimmy, I think every one of these racers right now need to give you the biggest applause because I think you've done a little over 180 videos, and they're all of you. So, thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you, Jimmy.
I had one kind of a sad thing, but in the same case, you know, racers all stick together, right? And that's what we've always done. Todd Tutterow was at our race at the Elite 16 and had to leave early, give up his spot position where he qualified with his father passing. So I wanted to let everybody know he has a free entry next year. I've already told him. He has a free entry in next year, and our prayers have went out to you the whole time. Thank you. Everybody's seen the schedule. We got it out early. There is one change on it. I'm going to go ahead and announce it. The very last race, NHRA moved their race, so we had to move ours. I think everybody had to move a whole bunch of stuff because the rule change. SEMA moved a week later and all this stuff. So we will be the following weekend. I hate that it's on top of another race that's good friends of mine, but unfortunately we have no choice. That's the only time the track has it. So the Elite 16 will be still in Texas, but it'll be the following weekend. So that's the only thing that is changing. And I do hate that I have to put it on another race, but hopefully they'll move theirs to the following week, which they've
back.
always been at.
Yeah.
You know, so
November is jammed up
that's all
bad.
on that. Excited about going to Route 66. I don't know if you all are. I'm stunned.
2 Midwest Pro Mod races next year, part of the Super Chevy Show
Who's
this
your tires
summer
for the
in
great
St.
sponsor?
Louis and Route 66.
I don't. Is Justin Jones here? I don't know if Justin's here.
Justin Jones.
Anyway, Hoosier Tire gives away a set of tires at every race. We had 2 rainouts. I put everybody's name in a hat. I put every racer's name in a hat. If you've raced the series, your name's in a hat. Then I pull you out. I think anybody who won tires this year, raise your hand. I think there's been quite a few that won
Yeah,
tires.
several people.
Pretty simple process, is it? Just call them, give them a certificate. They give this to every single race. They give away a set of tires. Anybody know what a set of tires costs? About $900, right? A set of slicks. 1,200 bucks. They give away a set of tires every single race, and we get to pick out. So Justin Jones wins one. Tony Williams, I know you ain't here, Sandman, but Sandman wins the other one. So thank you for that. Let's see here. There's two trophies that are not here. One of them is here, but it just got here at the hotel. The other one, I'll be shipping it to him because he's not here anyway. How many people know Wayne Roberts? He is the most, I'm giving the outstanding supporting racer of the year. John Stouffer was last year, supported the race, always talked good about the series no matter what happened. I've never seen a smile
Two
not
phones
on Wayne
missing.
Roberts' face. He loses and he's still got a smile. He will come help you. His family are all smiling, and you know he's got to be pissed in the back of his head, especially when he lost to me last week. But then he beat me in bowling. So trust me, he let me know as soon as he did. But Wayne Roberts is the #1 supporter of the Midwest Pro Mod Series for 2018. I'd like to bring somebody up. Where are you? Larry Jeffers, where you at? Come here. Come up here. I got to tell you a little bit of something about this guy. I got some pretty good pictures of him. He's got a good video of me.
Oh,
We'll
boy.
never show,
Oh, boy.
We're never going to show that video. Right?
God's got one.
So when I started the Midwest Pro Mod Series, first person I called was Larry. I said, Larry, I'm going to start this series. He said, good. Somebody needs to do something because
Thank you,
we need a
Missy.
place to race. And the first person to say, you know what, I want to be the first spot. He was the very first person to come on as a sponsor. If you've not tried his motor oil, it's pretty bad. Ask everybody at Sex. They love it. They love it. Bad bone, what it means. Bad to the bone.
really good.
Bad to the bone. Extreme Brands. Hey, you got to check it out. He's got more than just oil. What all do you have?
Diesel oil, hydraulic oil.
Brake cleaner, anything you can think of, he's got it. I think a lot of people are running it. I think the Jonas Camps is running it. You've got 2 cars, right? Good. Nizer, just
Daniel,
Cunningham's. Everybody's running it. It's a great oil.
everybody but you.
I have a sponsorship that I cannot get away, so you all got to know. I'm not saying
You
the
probably
name
buy
right
your
now.
own shit, man.
I don't buy it. It's free. But hey, this man right here, honestly, with both Larry Jeffrey race cars and with Extreme Brand, they came right on board. I can't thank you enough. 2 years running, He's already said he's good for the third year. Yeah, he did. He's still good. I said it right here. So if he backs out, I'll say, look, everybody's seen it.
And the rules ain't changing till mid-season.
That's it. The rules are out. We are going to look at them in the middle of the year, plain and simple. So I believe that is the throwdown race is the middle of the year. So we got a lot of great new races in April where it's cool and nice, and not in August. But Larry's he's a sponsor of the year. Gary Bick will give it to him.
It's a nice trophy.
His trophy is sitting at the, just got here.
The trophy's badass, man.
I'm personally going to get it and bringing it over to him here. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for what you do, man.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. All right, I'm going to go right into this. Shane Hickle, you here? You're number 2.
Yeah,
You're number 2. How far did you beat?
I don't know, like a mile.
I think you've been to everybody a mile.
Yeah,
didn't you?
we didn't get to go to all the races with the rainouts and everything. That bit us a little bit. We had a little bit of downtime in the middle of the year. But we did enjoy racing with you guys. We had a blast.
Well, you know, radial tire, I love it. No ifs, ands, about it.
We don't have Willie bars though.
I don't have Willie bars on one. So, but number 2, you know, thank you again for supporting. You did last year too.
Yes, all we can. We support wherever we go. We go all over the world.
You're number 2 guy of. All next year.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, we'll go to number 1. Double champ. This guy right here, good friend of mine. Need to comb his hair.
Mom had to
Mom had to move. I always do that too. But I don't know. He makes the best egg rolls.
Mom makes those nice. Eat them up.
I don't care. She might roll them, but you still grill them.
Yep.
Or cook them.
That's it.
Anyway, two-time X275 champ. That is pretty freaking amazing. Woo! And I think you won another one, didn't you?
I run it up,
Runner-up?
and then Shane, we swapped places.
Oh,
Yeah,
stop places.
so we're good.
Where was that at?
John Shields.
John Shields. Oh, yes, John. That's awesome. Anyway, congratulations.
Thank you very
again.
much.
Two-time.
Thank you very much.
He gets to wear the number 1 again.
Again, 2 times. You can make it 3.
Come on.
Okay. We'll be there.
Thanks, sir. I don't know.
Everybody for killing radio.
Is Jason Carter here? Mark Mickey? Nope. I don't guess. He's here. He's just over in the booth. I don't know why he didn't show up. Anyway, I'm not going to say what his nickname is, and Jason Carter. You're number 2. Pretty excited about that.
Thank you, guys.
I'm sure if they knew they were getting it, they would be here. Maybe not.
Okay.
This one right here is tough for me to give away. Just so you know, I won it last year. I got one sitting on there. But this guy come out and played all year long. Actually had a great year from LDR to Radio versus the World. But Daniel Ferris, and just so y'all know, he's a radio racer, but he's also got a pro mod, big tire pro mod. I'm hearing he's racing next year. Is that right? Oh, he's coming for me.
Come show you a turbo car can run.
You know what? And we need a turbo car to come run. The rules are there, so I mean they should be number 1. But we ain't had anybody come do it. But you know, you had how many races you win with the league?
We've won Bowling Green, St. Louis, run it up in Tulsa.
Who won Tulsa? Wayne. Oh, Wayne did. Dang it. He beat me too.
He beat me.
He beat me. Just so you know, he beat me at Sweet 16. He beat me somewhere else. I'm not going to keep going.
But no, we had 2 good wins this year. That really moved us up the points. Bowling Green really helped because we had 5 rounds. So St. Louis was good for us. And then I'm telling you, so I think Andrew, he knew like the points calculation before you even knew. Like he had it down to the last point. Like, do we need to show up? Do we not need to show up? So yeah, I mean, it was a great series. And it's good for me because that series is kind of the epicenter from where I'm located. Like I'm 4 or 5 hours from every race. You know, whether it's St. Louis, Bowling Green, Tulsa, Dallas, it's just right. It's perfect for us.
What about Lipa? Y'all don't know. I don't know if people know Lipa, but he's a pretty wired up character.
Very wild. I'm sure he's
Very
watching.
wired. But I know he's watching. But and just so you know, I sent 4 of these to him.
Good.
He called me and said, "Hey, can you get me 4 more?" So I sent 4 extra to him. But this is a pretty good honor to be able to hand away my number 1
Congratulations,
spot.
Andrew.
And I don't even get to wear number 2 because he's good. But you get to wear it proud next year.
Appreciate
Hope
that.
you get to continue to do on the radio side and this side. Oh, LDR, he kicked button LDR the whole
We did
damn
do
year.
that. We did do that. No time.
Okay, that's more. All right. Jim Sakovich, where you at, buddy? This is one of my great friends. I mean, close. Probably, I would say this man gives more to the Midwest Pro Mod Series than you all will probably know. This man right here and his family, in our friendship, he drove my car in the middle of he tried to drive my car and it kept blowing up. So, and I tried to blame him, but it didn't work. But Jim Sakovich has been probably my closest friend when it comes to drag racing as anybody in the world. And he means to hand him this is awesome. Kind of a little emotional because I love the man and his family. I mean, I don't really know what to say other than congratulations, buddy, and I appreciate it. Number 2. He was number 1 until I made it. Until I had to do the next. I had to go ahead and do the World Finals somewhere else, didn't I?
Hey guys,
Yeah.
let James get a photo. Okay.
Hi, Kim.
All right, last but not least. Am I missing anything? I got to hand over that number 1 spot again. I'm going to keep saying it because I did it. But this guy right here, come on up, Jonas. It's not just him. It's Chris. It's Duncan Race Cars, which is a big supporter of the series. But I'm going to tell you something about this guy. He never complains about the rules other than change them and I'll come race. Change them and it don't matter. At one point, I changed him, and then I said we're going to have the World Finals. He didn't like that one. No, I can tell you, he did not like that last one.
Adapt and overcome them.
But I felt it in my heart. I don't know to not have to racing. And the first person that said, "Go ahead, let's keep rocking. I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine."
My phone keeps wanting to shut down. I'm sorry.
He said, "I just want to race," and that's what contributes every one of these guys that are sitting here that support this series. But you are absolutely, truly a good human being. And I appreciate how much you support this series and what you did. And if you all knew the story of how many, you had to fly Mike all the way to Florida, borrow a blower, drive it back, and be here. And I think he did
Amanda
it
and Chris.
almost 24 hours.
Duncan Race Cars Group.
I mean, they just done a whole
Michael
lot.
over
So,
there.
anyway, Jonas, congratulations.
Amber.
You get to take my number 1 spot.
I will take it. Thank you very much. Jonas, thank you very much. Thank you. I got one for me right there.
Okay.
Right here, guys. Thank you.
All right, last thing, and then we'll be over. Here's a sponsor. I don't know if y'all really know how this series is made up. The series is made up of the racers. The series is made up of great magazines. The series is made up of great sponsors. And I'm going to name every sponsor off. Just I want you all to understand how important they really are. Because as a series, we take money to the racetrack. We give them money. We walk in, we hand them cash. Not cash, but we give money. We hand them the money, and they guarantee us a great purse. They guarantee us a great purse. But it's because we're the face of every one of these sponsors, every one of these marketing partners, they pay for it. They're paying for you to race. And the only thing I ask from each and every one of y'all is go support each and every one of these people. Make sure you tell them thank you. Make sure because they're giving their dollar for you all. And I'm sure some of y'all are buying parts, but if you think of another competitor, just go get this guy. Go get the guys that help us the most. RacingJunk.com, had dinner with them last night. They are a great supporter. They do push out emails. They do little banners all over their website. Make sure you use Racing Junk. Jerry Bickle Race Cars, great sponsor. Extreme Race Brand Oils. Make sure y'all go and use Larry's oils. Flying A Motorsports, we just teamed up with Elite, sharing inventory. I don't know if y'all see that press conference, but Flying A has been a part of the Midwest, and they already said yes next year, so it's awesome. Dave's RV, I don't know if y'all know Dave's RV, go buy an RV from Dave too. Jim Sakovic, Rear Morrison, M&M Transmission, Mark Mickey. I don't know what else to say about Mark other than great dude. A great product. Atomizer. Injectors. Let me tell you something about them. They called before the year was up and said we're doing it again next year. So make sure you use their injectors. If you're not, do it. Mark Mincer, if y'all haven't tried his shocks out, you're missing out because he's got a great shock. I got him on both my cars. I think Mills has them on his, and just about everybody does. 74 Auto, Daniel Ferris, your Radio versus World champ. He's supported. Aeromotive, which just signed a deal with Elite. He'll be running turbos out of that side with Aeromotive, so thank them. Drag Illustrated, myself. A couple of my dealerships, I ain't gonna name them all. Y'all gonna buy from me. All the racetracks that have us. Hoosier Tires, Bangshift.com. Guys, they bring it back to the world for us. They're back on for next year, and we're excited about having Chad. How about that announcing? He did a great job at the league. ComSync EFI, try their product out. Good people.
Big Snyder.
Kryptonite Custom. Starting Line Motorsports. Chris Duncan Race Cars. Larry Jeffers Race Cars. Racers for Christ. Joey Keith. I don't know where he's at, but thank you for Racers for Christ for always being there at the racetrack for us. AccuFab. Linco Transmissions, which will provide Jimmy to come here. So we got to thank them. Stroud Safety. MJ, I don't know where you're at, but MJ, thank you. Waterman Fuel Pumps. Great product. Thank them. VP Racing Fuel, on again next year, so make sure you use their fuel. Strange Engineering. I was talking to Jeff earlier today, and he just loved the fact of how much you all support the series and how many racers show up for every race. Neil Chance Racing Converters, Twin Lakes, Whitetail. They do, if you want to go hunting, they got some big, you can shoot some big deer or whatever. I call them bigger than a deal. Summit Racing Equipment. Obviously, I'm wearing their shirt, and they're a great supporter of me and a great supporter of the series. Elite 16, Competition Plus, Stouffer Racing, and obviously Elite Motorsports. Thank you to every one of the sponsors. Thank you to each and every one of you guys. Randy Merritt, I don't know if he's here. Congratulations on winning the inaugural $50,000 race, and I think he kept every single penny of it. And he probably still got it. He's tied it to Bark on a tree. But anyway, thank you all. If you have any questions, just
No
ask
kidding,
me.
I was going to say.
We're here for you. You missed anything else? One last thing. I'd like to give a round of applause to Ellen and Damon for bringing all the live feed, being a part of the series. They do a great job. And I think he printed the biggest poster because Jonas's head got so big. They had to buy a poster bigger than that. How big is it?
About 40 by 60.
40 by 60. That's the biggest poster I've ever seen in my life.
Everybody else should buy one that size too.
That's right. They're doing on-track photos. So make sure you can get the photo while you're there. Other than that, Wes Buck, thank you for letting me use your Drag Illustrated booth again. See y'all next year, 2019.
Keith will be back racing in Midwest Pro Mod next year.
And I will, last but not least, I am racing next year.